What is up, my riders? So first thing you guys are probably going to notice, I trimmed the beard up. I did that just so that I can have like a better look at my jawline when I lose weight. It's better motivation for me than when my face gets big and puffy with the beard. But speaking of motivation, today is going to be based on pre-workout. So it is already pretty much made. I still have to just shake it up because the little stuff is in the bottom. I've let it sit. It is the new Mr. Hyde. It is like the top of the line. They have two different ones now. And then there's a separate one that is Dr. Jekyll, which is stim free. The two that are stim, I'll put it on the screen here. One does not come with as much creatine, as much caffeine. It's about half the amount of almost every ingredient. Some it's missing. And then this one comes with everything. It's double. And it is $10 more. So I obviously wanted to purchase the top of the line because people are probably more attracted to this one, but I have reviewed this previously. I reviewed a pixie stick version of this that didn't really care for the flavor, but it worked really well. This one is the blue raspberry popsicle, and I've actually tried the lower version as well as this version, and the lower version was actually pretty good as well. So if you're looking for less creatine and less caffeine, you can pretty much get similar formula with same taste for 18 bucks, I think it starts out at, and this is 28 bucks depending on where you buy it, sometimes as much as 30. Now this looks really good. This is the blue raspberry popsicle. That's like a melted popsicle, it's supposed to be like, at least from what I hear. But what I would do is less water than normal, because I like the stronger taste. Where I tested it with my cousin and he likes the less strong taste, so he puts more water. Oh yeah, that's some good blue raz if I've ever had it. Like, you get some of the mineral-y taste, but overall it is a really good flavor. Come on, Casey. Also, just to update you guys on my life, I'm now rocking a mullet. And Casey has a new collar that I want to show you guys because it is adorable. I start working out. I wanted to show you guys this. My sister saw this yesterday and she couldn't turn this down. So if you can see what it says. Somebody say belly rubs, because she's a dachshund and she always rolls over for her bellies to be pet. So we had to get that for you. Alright guys, I started incorporating legs into cardio, so I do fast squats all the way down and back up like you guys saw, just to incorporate some cardio, and I'm trying to work on legs as well, so I'm doing walking and then also squats to help strengthen my legs, but also do cardio. I'm trying to talk over the music, so sorry if this is louder than I normally talk. Now we're gonna finish up with some standing curls, and then I gotta go get some milk and protein because I am dead. Haven't eaten yet. I'm sweating. Alright guys, I was trying to show you too, I started turning the temperature up so I can sweat more. Not necessarily sure how much it makes you lose, but it'll make you lose. The only thing I need to worry about is taking this stuff too much because there is creatine in it, and creatine can make you gain weight. But I'm going to go get some milk, come back down, finish out what I think about it, how it helped me work out, or if it did or it didn't. Out of 10, how good the flavor is. Alright guys, we're back, and I'm going to be reviewing this because this is kind of weird and I want to touch upon this because I'm not sure what's going on with the flavor, and that's why I was always curious about if there's bad batches or what, because sometimes I'll get it, it's really good, sometimes I get it and it's not as good, or it tastes weird, tastes chemically. I had the lower dosage first, so it might be slightly different. It could be just because the lower dosage has less things in it. And honestly, I feel like it tasted worlds better than the one that I got. So the higher caffeine one, which is weird. The lower dosage is probably high 8 out of 10, maybe 9. This one was like a 7 or 6.5 because it had this very strange chemical taste at the end. I don't know what kind of ingredient it was that I was tasting at the end, but it was very bitter and sour. It just wasn't a good aftertaste, and it did linger, so that's why I'm going to take points off of it. It had a decent initial taste. I thought it was very similar to it, but then again, I don't like the chemical taste, and I don't like how long it lasted. The front also has a change up, so they might have switched up some of the ingredients and stuff, and that could have affected the flavor as well, so I'm not going to put it past them. The whole bottle used to be red with a black cap, if I'm not mistaken. I saw this on a shelf, I would want to try it. But what they like to boast on the front is the caffeine level. That is like one known thing about Mr. Hyde. I get used to caffeine really easily, and I have a high tolerance, where some people have a low tolerance, and they might not be able to even handle this much caffeine in one serving, because 420 milligrams is a lot of caffeine. That's like double of what a large iced coffee at Dunkin' is, or something around that nature, so just keep that in mind. But they do like to also boast the creatine. People like creatine. I don't like it, but it's there. It has GABA in it to make you feel better. Yohambre bark is another thing. L-theanine, and then it just has the caffeine. Beta-alanine is pretty decent, 2.5. That's really cool that they have the option for 2 different caffeine levels as well, because a lot of people didn't like the pre-workout because of the caffeine level, because it was too much for them. So that's really cool. So they have one that's like 220. The lower caffeine one is 220, and this one's 420. So it's about 200 milligrams more, almost double the caffeine. If you guys noticed during my workout, I was actually pushing crazy hard. I felt like I was getting a lot more motivation out of nowhere, and I was able to do extra sets. That could be specifically due to the creatine in it, because I don't usually use creatine. So that could be the reason as well. I'm noticing is creatine giving me more strength, because that's one of the benefits of creatine and why people love it. I don't like it because I don't want to put on weight, because then I get confused if I'm actually putting on muscle, putting on fat. So that is pretty much it, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this kind of workout with the pre-workout in the mixture. I got a killer workout, and I'm going to be sore because I woke up sore already because I was working out with my cousin over the weekend, and we were hiking. Then we were coming back and working out for an hour, 2 hours straight. So I am already dead, and I'm going to be dead tomorrow. But I do think that it helped push me through, because this morning I woke up and my legs were killer. I started doing these squats, and I tried to do like as many sets as possible for my legs to be like physically aching. Then when I feel better, do them again. I'm really trying to push myself, guys, and I really want to show you guys how much potential I have. So I'm trying to go above and beyond the limit, like 2 times what I did before. It's not necessarily the weight loss now because I already lost the weight, the initial weight when I went from 210 down to the 180s. Now I'm trying to get like shredded. I watched One Punch Man again yesterday, and it kind of like got me motivated weirdly because of his like training regimen. If you guys don't know, I'll put it on screen here. But I was thinking about doing a video, maybe doing that like for a couple weeks to see how far I could get into it. But let me know what you guys want to see next. If you guys like this, leave a fat thumbs up and comment down below what kind of pre-workout you guys use. Make sure to be happy, stress less. I will see you in the next one. As always, I love you.